He is our entertainment attorney, James Walker, the author of this Business of Urban Music, a regular contributor here. Always good to have you back. Nice suit. All right, let's talk. Let's get right to it.
Let's right to it.
We tape on Wednesday. The Fantasia story is breaking now. Overdose. Some are saying possible suicide. We don't know where this story will get, how it will evolve. Your thoughts now. How does she manage the situation? What's going on there?
Oh, it's a tough one. She's being accused of breaking up a marriage. She's also being accused, allegedly, of making sex tapes in this day and time.
With the person she broke the marriage.
With the person
right.
she broke, right. His wife, Mrs. Paula Cook, has filed a complaint and a lawsuit saying that Fantasia broke up their marriage. And what's damaging about it is Fantasia's been trying to get back to the top. She was the season 3 winner of American Idol, but she's had her up and downs, financial problems allegedly, staved off bankruptcy, and now this comes out. Now the problem is a big portion of her income comes from the church market. A big portion of her income comes from plays, doing black plays. Well, if this turns out to be true, it immediately kills a lot of her bookings. Immediately.
Because credibility problems.
Credibility problems. It means you can't have an affair and make records and try to be a viable, credible artist on stage, particularly in the gospel circuit.
What if I could turn around, walk and say, well, I repent. It's church, I'm gospel, they made a mistake, I repent, and now you build your church audience back up. You're the entertainment guy, why not spin it that way?
Yeah, we all try to. America loves a story of redemption, but in the wake of the Tiger, Jesse James, and so on, there's a sentiment out there, enough is enough. And I think that hopefully...
You drop down in stature. Basically, right?
You dropped down,
okay.
Correct. And hopefully, somebody's listening to what's going on out there. Particularly, you see how Tiger's struggling now. It's no coincidence what he's going through on the field, on the court, and off the field. Getting with Fantasia, the issue for her is how do you redeem yourself if these tapes are real? We haven't seen the tapes yet, but the allegation is that there are sex tapes out there.
Well, Kim Kardashian did pretty well with sex tapes. She became a major star, though.
But it's different. Kim Kardashian, that's her get-up. Her, Ray J, there's a group of them, this is what they do.
That's what she's about.
The shock value. With Fantasia, you were the American Idol.
Right, yeah, the image.
And though the image, the implicit thing there is you're the idol of America.
Speaking of that, Lawrence Fishburne, segueing nicely, Lawrence Fishburne, the great actor, one of the great actors in America, his daughter trying to break into the game, and instead of using daddy's leverage, he's going to star in porn movies in order to make that. Dad's got to be mortified. Talk about that.
Oh, it's totally
a troubled young girl,
right? It's a very troubling story. It's a parent or a father's nightmare, particularly a father like Lawrence Fishburne, who I've had the pleasure of meeting. It's a sad day when you're this successful A-list actor and your daughter, of all the things she could do.
Her name is Montana, by the way.
Montana wants to perform in, porn movies.
And the thing about it, she says she wants it for the attention. She clearly is seeking the attention and is very overt in saying why she's doing it. So, you wonder whether there's some daddy-daughter issues there that she's craving for attention from her dad. You want to put the psychological hat on that. It's a troubled young lady here who needs some attention to jump into the porn waters, which are very dirty, right?
Very dirty water. And then speaking of dirty, we know this week we had with Naomi Campbell.
Right.
The whole...
Well, you're getting ahead of it now. You're getting ahead of the program now. We'll get to Naomi Campbell. Let's talk about Fishburne. We'll get to Naomi Wednesday. I know you want the Naomi Campbell story. Let's talk about Fishburne, though. How do you navigate Montana and get her on the right track, or don't you?
No, my advice to Fishburne is, hey, she's a grown daughter. Yeah. I'm disturbed by what she's doing, but my daughter is grown. I can't control her.
You got to hold her nose.
And he's got to look the other way and hope that she comes back to where she should be.
Before we do Naomi Campbell, Queen Latifah, big star, comes out of the closet and said, hey, she's a lesbian.
But did she actually come out of the closet yet? I've read the report. I haven't been able to see a statement from her. We have all these pictures. She's on a cruise with Alicia Keys. Alicia Keys just got married. She's with Swiss Beats now, and they're Jay-Z, Beyonce, whatever, hip-hop couple of the moment. And Queen Latifah's on this boat hugged up with her alleged lover. And I haven't seen a statement. It's clear by the photos that she's out, somebody's trying to take her out, but I have a problem.
Is it a big deal?
Well, if she is, in this day and time, it's probably not a big deal because everybody knew.
Right, kind of
suspected it. But for her, who's tried to play a love interest in Just Right, the movie she just did with Common, the rap artist, which did very well, she's tried to play leading roles as a love interest of a male. And
but you wonder if she also played a lesbian in that movie. Right, so she also played a lesbian there, so she's showing her dual gears
there. She played that in 97 or 95.
Okay.
And she spent the last 10 years plus trying to deny that wasn't who she really was. when everyone in the industry says, she's in fact gay. Now, what's interesting is Alicia Keys has also dealt with allegations, that she had some issues like that. And my take is that's their personal business. I don't like people shooting photos of Queen Latifah on a private ship, with her girlfriend, lover, whatever they are.
None of our business.
It's none of our business.
Right.
Everything is none of our business. And I hope it doesn't cost her with her L'Oreal contract or her Maybelline or one of the makeup companies that she has a contract with.
All right. 1 minute left. Naomi Campbell.
Oh, Naomi Campbell. Only the biggest story of the week. Now, Naomi Campbell, it's interesting because from a legal perspective, we're watching how this is going to shake out.
Well, the story, she has this issue now with
she has an
diamonds
issue
in Africa.
with Charles Taylor is on trial for 3 years.
Charles Taylor is the
former president of Liberia.
Right.
The allegation is that he took diamonds in exchange for weapons.
Right.
Blood diamonds, as they're called. She's at a dinner. Supposedly he comes up to her room, or one of his flunkies come up to her room and give her these blood diamonds in the middle of the night. And she alleges that she didn't know what they were dirty, she gave them back, she had no clue. Now, Mayor Farrow testifies the next day, no, you knew exactly what they were. You told me, hey, this man gave me some diamonds. The allegation is that Naomi Campbell was benefiting or part of some celebration of the acceptance of blood diamonds.
Right.
And we call them blood diamonds because they're from war. They're hot diamonds. They're used for insurgencies.
So the big deal would be that she contributed to this civil war, this murder and mayhem in Liberia. That's the big deal. Indeed, she took the diamonds. She was contributing to this whole trade, which funded this very ugly civil war in Liberia. That's the big deal.
Liberia and Sierra Leone.
Do her fans really care in about 30 seconds?
Well, for her, with beating people up with cell phones, with getting kicked off airplanes, it just seems like it's another part of the Naomi Campbell legacy. That now you're taking blood diamonds, from a dictator.
She still looks good, though. We saw the video here. She's in good shape. She'll be fine.
Yeah, you're a single man. I guess you can say that.
Leave that alone. All right, I want to thank our guests, John Kennelly, Rick Green, Bill Foster, and James Walker. You can send your show comments or requests or even watch us again at ctnow.com and friend us on Facebook. Become a fan of The Stan Simpson Show. We're on Twitter, too. Look out for our tweets. Lori Perez and The Real Story are next for the good folks here at Fox, Connecticut. I'm Stan Simpson. We'll see you next week.